Hello beautiful beings, welcome back to my channel. This is a requested video. I spoke a little bit about this on a previous video about how emotions get stored in your body, but where do they get stored? They get stored in different points of your body, different parts of your body, different organs of your body. And how when you don't work on healing these things, on healing these traumas, healing these unresolved issues, these unreleased emotions, they can and they do in the future produce physical illnesses. Okay, so I actually pulled up some information so I could read to you guys as accurately as possible. You guys know that I work with an acupuncturist who has been helping me process a lot of these energies that I'm releasing in my body. Okay, so I think I mentioned last time the kidneys. So in Chinese medicine, the kidneys store fear. Okay, and the reason how I found that out is very interesting. I constantly get a lot of pain on this area right here, and I didn't know what that was called, but it was like sometimes in the back and then sometimes in the front, and then it moves sort of like moved towards my heart area, but it's mostly on this back shoulder portion right here. And you can just see a lot of memes on Instagram that says, oh, if you feel pain in your shoulders, it means that, you feel like you have a lot of responsibility, or if you feel pain in your lower back, it's money issues. To me, that's very, very on top, as in very superficial. Okay? Maybe not. Chinese medicine to me is a little bit more accurate when it comes to talking about energetic points in your body. So I had a lot of pain there, right? And at the beginning of this year, when I was going through that very dark stage, that I was releasing a very painful childhood memory that I had, I actually had a session. On top of going to the acupuncturist, I actually had a session with a emotion body code practitioner. And I didn't tell him anything about the pain on this shoulder top area. But when he did a session, he said, oh, I didn't even know the name of that muscle, right? He said your kidney, he said your left kidney has a lot of fear, and that fear is radiating up to your trapezius. I have to write it down. Your trapezius muscle. And I was like, my trapezius muscle, where is that? Google, a few seconds later, it is the muscle that has been bothering me for a while. And I went right to my acupuncturist and I told him, my trapezius muscle is the pain that I've been telling you about, but we can't seem to pinpoint it because I couldn't exactly tell him where it was. And as soon as he automatically went to that muscle, I felt relief from that pain. But look at how crazy that is, how from the kidneys, that affected a muscle all the way up onto my shoulder. So we're going to go through the major organs, right? And I'm going to tell you a lot of the emotions that get stuck in those organs. So we're going to start with the spleen. Chinese medicine loves to talk about the spleen. The emotions for the spleen is excessive mental work such as worry, dwelling, or focusing, can't even talk, too much on a particular topic. So obsessive thoughts, right? So what is the spleen function? Because I feel like we don't talk about spleen that very often. So it's food digestion and nutrient absorption, helping in the formation of blood and energy, and keeping blood in the blood vessels connected with the muscles, mouth, lips. Also involved in thinking, studying, and memory. So it's very good, very interesting, because obsessive thoughts affect the spleen, and the function of the spleen is thinking, study, and memory, amongst other stuff. So symptoms of a spleen imbalance is tiredness, loss of appetite, mucus discharge, poor digestion, abdominal distension, loose stools, among others. If you guys want, I can attach this study at the bottom of this video so you guys can look more into it. I don't want this video to be extremely long. We're gonna move on to the lungs. So this one is a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit more well known, that one of the main emotions that gets stored in your lungs is grief and sadness. Okay, so we know the lung function. Respiration brings energy from the air and helps to distribute it throughout the body. They work with the kidney to regulate water metabolism. Of course, they're important to the immune system. They regulate sweat glands, among other things. One of the imbalances of the lung is depression and excessive crying. And you can get, a lot of people that I know can get illnesses in their lungs, can get even cancer. I mean, you can get cancer in any organ, but you get what I'm saying. Liver holds the emotions of anger, resentment, frustration, irritability, bitterness, and flying off the handle. Your liver, and I know because I work a lot with the liver and a lot of the treatments that I'm going through right now, the liver is a major organ when it comes to balancing your hormones. It is a main filter. Its main is supposed to filter all of the excess estrogen off your body. So if you have a liver imbalance, it affects your hormones. Your hormones affects your thyroid. It's all connected, right? Look at the symptoms of liver imbalance: breast distension, menstrual pain, headaches, irritability, inappropriate anger, dizziness, and eye conditions. It affects your eyes too. Heart holds the emotions of mental restlessness, depression, insomnia, despair, a lot of pain. There is the saying that a person cannot die from a broken heart. I choose to think differently. I choose to think that when a person has so much pain, your heart can give out, because there's only so much despair, depression, and pain that your heart can take. We know the importance of the heart, right? A few of the symptoms of a heart imbalance: insomnia, heart palpitations, psychological disorders, irregular heartbeats. Moving on to kidneys. The kidneys remove waste and excess fluid to make urine. In Chinese medicine, as I said before, the kidney is related to fear, which can manifest as chronic fear or anxiety. The emotions are fearful, weak willpower, insecure, aloof, and isolated. Okay? Symptoms of kidney imbalance: night sweats, poor short-term memory, low back pain, which I used to have too, ringing in the ears, hearing loss, other ear conditions, premature gray hair, hair loss, and osteoporosis. There is a lot more information here, but those are the basics, okay? My channel has started to go beyond manifestation because I feel like there's a lot of gaps on the information. And when people like me that have gone through so much are trying to manifest something, and some people seem to get it so quickly and then I don't, or other people like me do not, they get very frustrated because there are these gaps of information, these gaps in the understanding of what happens when you go through this situation and what happens when you go through that situation. This is beyond manifestation because it's not, at the end of the day, everything is manifestation. Everything we have, everything we see, everything we go through on a day-to-day basis is a manifestation. But this goes beyond it because this goes to your health, your safety, your being on this earth, okay? It is very important that you take your healing very seriously. There is a author that I love very much. His name is Gabor Mate. And he is world-renowned trauma specialist. And he talks about how it has been scientifically proven that a lot of autoimmune diseases are actually manifestations of a lot of emotional pain in the body that throughout the years accumulated, and then it became that. So when I tell you guys to still continue your manifestation routine, but do it alongside the healing journey, is for more than to get your manifestation. It's to get your manifestation, but to also become the best version of you, the healthy version, the perfect version, the version that we all were meant to be, which is perfection, okay? So I love you guys. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this video was informative. If you think you have someone in your life that might benefit from this information, please share the video. I'm here for all of you guys. This is like a second family to me. Leave me any comments, any questions, any ideas for any other videos you guys might want to see. As you guys know, my information is always in the description box below. If you want to talk to me personally to help you along your journey, I am here. And until next time, bye.